This skit is about a love drama between Mark and Karam. They have been best friends for years and they live in the same house together. Karam has had a girlfriend for over 2 years now, but a few days ago he caught his girlfriend and Mark in bed together, and she was naked. Karam and Mark decided to meet the next week to reconcile. The first strand of reconciliation is truth. When people openly acknowledge the truth about what happened, they can have a clear and open communication about the conflict. It starts the process of rebuilding trust and is the foundation of starting a successful reconciliation. We will now see an example of the wrong way to implement the first strand.
Alright, tell me what happened this weekend.
What happened with what?
What happened with me walking in on my girlfriend naked in your bed?
Yeah, actually, I was about to ask you, wondering the same thing.
Yeah, because you have no idea how she could have been naked in your bed.
I had no idea how I woke
You
up.
really want to start like this?
Butt ass naked.
You really want to start like this?
Honestly, I don't lock my door at night. Like all sorts of animals sleep next to me.
Animals?
I don't just fornicate with all of them.
You really just say that about my girlfriend?
I mean, your dog.
So you're gonna lie to my
chance.
face, and then you're gonna call my girlfriend an animal?
Well, I mean, I'm saying your dog would have a better chance of getting fornicated with.
As you can see, by being dishonest about what happened, the trust was broken in the relationship and it becomes impossible to reconcile after losing this trust. Now, let's see the right way to implement the first strand of truth.
Alright, tell me what happened this weekend.
Honestly, dude, give it 100% honest. You know how that party at our place last weekend. I thought you were away, on that frat thing, gonna be gone all night. But your girlfriend came over. You know how we're boys. We just got to talking, drinking. It was those damn schnapps again.
Not the schnapps.
Things like Pringles, man. You can't just have one. And they were flowing. I was just so fucking sauced. Damn it, I was sauced. And one thing led to another. I ended up taking her upstairs. Just bad decisions were made. And I don't think I need to go any further, unless you want. Unless you want. I'm here for you, man. Obviously it was a mistake.
I know. Alright, well, I'm glad you were honest with me. I thought you were gonna come in here and try to feed me some bullshit. I know how you get on the schnapps. I know it's not your fault. I know you guys are close.
It's my kryptonite, man.
Alright, thank you for being honest. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I think we can move on from here now.
Now we can see that being honest, a level of trust was established in the reconciliation and they are able to openly communicate with each other. The next strand is the strand of forbearance. This strand is based around not seeking revenge or punishment towards the other party in a conflict. Let's go back to the first scenario and why not having this strand can hurt reconciliation.
You're really not sorry. You're just gonna lie to me.
You know what? I am sorry, actually. I am sorry. Sorry you're such a bitch. Whoa, this motherfucker. Whoa, here. Whoa. Take it back. Oh, you're gonna be sorry now.
I'm gonna be sorry.
No,
really,
you're fucked up.
I'm gonna be sorry.
You're fucked up.
You know
now.
what? Second you go home, I'm gonna go piss on your sheets.
My damn sheets?
Yeah,
Oh,
just like your cat pissed on mine, huh?
Yeah, I stole that shit, didn't I?
Yeah, you didn't know it was your cat.
Yeah, I stole that
You did that the entire time. You honestly have no idea what you just started here. I'm not gonna pay a penny of rent. I'm never gonna take out the trash again. Like you. Oh, you know what?
Softest violin right here.
You know what if I just randomly woke up next to your mom naked?
Capiano was a saint.
Yeah, what if
you
I go wake up
like
naked,
that?
huh? What if I go get
By plotting revenge against Mark for what he did, Karam started an ongoing conflict that will continue to escalate the situation. Let's now see why it is important to avoid revenge in our second scenario.
Dude, I'm just really glad that you were honest about this whole thing. 'Cause, we're boys. We've been boys this whole time. I don't want to keep this conflict. I don't want to keep this going back and forth. Me getting back at you, you getting back at me. I want to, squash it right now.
I'm down.
I thought about some fucked up stuff after you did that. I was literally gonna, light your car on fire.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
well, we share the same car, so I don't. We can use that to drive.
Okay, I was gonna burn something. All right, okay, either way, like, let's just squash this right now. All right.
I'm down.
All right.
By not seeking revenge, they avoid escalating the conflict, and the ability to reconcile stays intact. The third strand is the strand of empathy. Empathy is based around the idea of putting yourself in someone else's shoes and looking at the scenario from their point of view. This shows them that you realize the pain they went through. As you can see, our first scenario has went very downhill. Let's see what will happen next when empathy is left out of the equation.
Actually, dude, you know what?
What?
Just thought I want to get something off my chest. You know, like I know how you feel about this, but the lady was a tramp. And honestly, since you broke up with her, you should be thanking me. You should be glad to be rid of her.
I should be thanking you.
Yeah.
I loved her.
Yeah, well, you know, she loved cock, so lots of it. Yeah. Is you okay, dude? You got an issue? You got an issue? He's a tissue. Cry ass all the way down to Main Street. Keep acting like a big bitch.
As you can see, Mark did not show any empathy towards Karam. This showed Karam that Mark clearly didn't realize the impact of his actions and kept them from understanding one another. Let's try the proper way when Mark has empathy for the situation.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, you know, I understand 100% where you're coming from. You know, if someone I live with, someone I've known for years, you know, betrayed me like that, you know, it'd have me feeling some type of way. I'll say that much. Yeah. And so yeah, I'm just sorry to, you know, put you in that situation even.
And dude, like, I'm glad at least, like, you're, like, looking at it from my perspective. Like, you can only imagine how I felt walking in and seeing that. But, like, I know what happens when you break out the schnapps. Every TGI Friday, we always know what happens. And,
TGI
like,
Friday is like a weird, real weird.
I know what happens when you get blacked out like that. You just don't have control. So, like, I get where you're coming from, too.
Yeah, it's like my kryptonite. It's just, where does the night go?
This time around, it was clear that Mark realized his mistakes and showed Karam his understanding of the negative impact he went through. This allowed Karam to see Mark's perspective on the situation and brought them to a level of understanding. The final strand is the commitment to relationship. This strand is based around the idea of understanding each party's interdependence. Let's watch as the first scenario continues to go downhill as they keep escalating the conflict.
You know what, dude? Like, I'm done. Yeah, this is over. I'm so tired of this friendship. Like, I can't even trust you anymore. You lie to me. I don't even recognize you. You know, yeah, keep making fun of me. You know what? I don't care. We're not friends. This is over. I'm moving out. I'm not paying rent.
You're moving out.
Done. Yep.
You're goddamn right moving out, so next time I can have some uninterrupted intercourse with your girlfriend.
You know what?
You know what?
Now that the four strands were avoided completely, we saw how destructive these situations can become by not following these basic guidelines. Let's check back in to watch the proper way.
Honestly, yeah, dude, I think from here, we can just move on, you know, keep being roommates, you know, best friends, BFFs.
Yeah, we've been boys for so long, and then, like, we live together now. We can't let a conflict like this just, like, split this apart.
Exactly.
And I never trusted her anyways. I know it's not anything against you, but just, it was for the better, and this is more important to me.
Yeah, honestly, our relationship is way more important than, like, you know, mine and hers. Like, so if you want me to never talk to her again, like, I'll never talk to her again. Like, I just want to, you know, continue, you know, being cool with you. And, you know,
Come here.
bring it in, big fella. Bring it in, you big bastard.
By demonstrating their interconnectedness and completing the steps of the four strands, Mark and Karam reestablished their relationship, rebuilt their trust, and were able to move past this dramatic conflict.